Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Osman, and everyone to let me be here in Nigeria and also to present our project that's coming to invest in Nigeria also. And thank you, everyone, to let me have the opportunity to be here on stage. So we wait for the presentation and then we start. Thank you very much. I am the founder and CEO of Overseas Medical Care Assistance Limited, and a company which started in Mauritius for the main purpose is to save life. I am myself a registered nurse, a specialist in cardiac surgeries and training for cardiac and training for pacemakers and all this with Medtronic. So Overseas Medical Care founded in 2017. So myself, Tasleem Dilloo, a medical tourism enterprise we started in Mauritius and India that specialize medical services for patients who need treatment abroad. This is the beginning of a journey in 2018 where our mission for Africa, Mauritius is Africa, everyone knows Mauritius here. So Mauritius is from part of Africa. And what happened is like we don't have the latest technology, we don't have the latest technique or the latest infrastructures for healthcare. So our main goal is to bring the system, is to try to open the door for the patient or for the country where we don't have the solution available. Why India? Because India is a close access to Mauritius. That is the reason we start with India. We have direct flight from Mauritius to India. We have a stretcher, we have everything. And that is easy for us, for our patient in Mauritius to travel to India for treatment. And our vision, our mission is to provide high quality support and care while offering a great possible customer service, medical assistance, and commitment for your health well-being. So what I mean in that is when a patient is traveling for a country outside his land or his country, it becomes very difficult for him. It will become very difficult for them to know where to go, to know what is accommodation, to know about the tickets, to know about the structure, to know about the doctors and team to travel with them. They are not aware of this. They are not able to know what to do. And myself, I started this system. We don't say medical tourism, but a service provider to bring support to the patients that require the treatment. And our model is to deliver excellent experience to our patients so that no one having difficulties in their treatment. So we started with Mauritius, a company to save life and to send patients to India. And finally, we have started to research our development. We started doing our own role. We started doing our more options to the patient. And we started sending also patients to other countries like Dubai, like Saudi Arabia, and even in some countries in Africa like Kenya. Okay, we've been partnering now with several countries across the world so that we can give maximum service to our client. So ethical values, transparency for all our clients, respect for our client, honesty, confidentiality, responsibility, and commitment and loyalty. Why is that? Because when someone is traveling and is going to pay a treatment outside the country, it's very important for them to have a secured system, a secured way where the patient feels happy and happier in terms of service, feel okay in terms of pricing, and before traveling they already know about the doctors, they already know about which hospitals they are going, they already know about the accommodation. And not only India, but also like we have doctors from Egypt, we have doctors from Pakistan. We have to use close proximity for the client because we do a lot of air medical escort. With this partnership in Africa and in Pakistan or India, we're able to give choice to our client, to our patients, where they want to do. They have the choice. They decide where they want to go, where they want to travel, because for overseas medical care assistance, it's going to be the same in every country. We have to give service to our client, transparent service. And working with big hospital, Sincere Hospital make us facilitate us and our team to be able to do our mission. So some statistic where we can see that there's a lot of case oncology in Africa, a lot of spine case, a lot of cardiac surgery. I've seen the cardiac surgery, and a lot of minimal invasive is there. So a lot of cardiac surgeries that required the expert and latest technology treatment. So our partner hospital around the world, we have Apollo, we have Otis, we have all the big hospitals that everyone know here. We have in other countries also, like in UAE, Turkey, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia. So all these countries, we are already having an agreement, we're already working with them as a service provider. So this is our way. So some pictures here about like a nurse, we have to put hands in the work. So we sometimes, myself as a founder and CEO, I travel with the patient, with our doctors and nurses, so that we easy help and also bring the confidence to our patient when traveling to any other country for treatment. Yeah, so we'll provide like video consultation, high grade of video consultation. We call it information center in each country, so that we can manage in what way we can make the patient to travel. So we have a lot of patient satisfaction. This is a patient from South Africa. So it's 2021. So you know, the satisfaction recommendation of a client is a word of mouth. So this is most important for overseas medical care. So to give the best service to the client, so everyone can read about it, what a journey. It was a baby for cardiac surgery. We have sent him to Mumbai, Fortis Mumbai, and it was during a period of COVID time where flight was difficult to travel, but during COVID also, we was working around the world. So this is how it is about some commitment and our patient recommendation and satisfaction in our service with the hospital, and this is where we are coming here in Africa again. So we are also a certified medical travel professional, which means like we are certified from USA. And certification, accreditation mean a lot, so that we bring the standard to the European standard, to bring the standard so that we African can have a stability, have a standard for a service or medical service, which is very important for a system to grow, very important for a system to be able to give the best service to the client. And eventually, during starting overseas medical care, so overseas medical care assistance, it brings a whole platform together. It's a one-stop shop, we can say. We provide air medical escort, air ambulances, private jet transfer, and this is we are doing a lot with our insurance partner, like a third-party agreed partner. So overseas medical care, like we said, we are accredited, and we've been to several countries across the world. We've been to France, to Ukraine, to UAE, sending patients to Turkey. We're sending a lot of patients to India, Reunion Island, which is close to African region, Singapore, Malaysia, and lots more has been recently came on into our system. So this is a bit about what we already do and what support we want to bring in Nigeria. And this is important for us to know that we are here to bring support. So my main part now is UMCA Nigeria is to bring investment here now. Okay, we've been growing a lot. We want to bring investment in Africa, and how investment is to building our rehabilitation center and building investment in healthcare, in multi-specialty hospital even. And in 2022 we started a foundation in Mauritius, where we're able to do a lot of healthcare program. We're able to send a lot of patients to Africa for treatment in other countries, and we're investing now in healthcare with our foundation project. And indeed, in the next 3 years, Mauritius will come with a multi-specialty hospital, we call it UMCA Medical City, and that is very, very important for African region. And this is coming here also in Nigeria, and it's coming also to the countries we're having like office in Madagascar, in Zimbabwe, in Nigeria now, in Ethiopia, and several countries in Africa where our team is already working for this mission of saving life and bringing the solution for African continent. This is a private jet transfer, so patient from is stranded, it's not only sending patient abroad. We have to be able to find a solution to bring the patient back from the hospital. Several times happen with our client, with our patient, traveling emergency in a country, and finally is stuck in ICU in the country. So we can't let the patient is stuck in a country outside their land country, and they don't have finance is something that is very important. Everyone know here, going abroad we mean finance. We need the money, we need the insurance money, we need private money, we need to pay everything for the client. So we can't let someone to be stranded in a country after, for example, surgery, something happened. It's life and death when we are sending someone to a country outside the land. It's difficult, it's stressful. But when someone is stuck in ICU or anywhere in the country, so we were able to bring them back to their land country. And that is where OMCA make a perfect system. When someone is going abroad, they are safe, they are secured, and we are able to bring them back to the country. That is why OMCA should be in each country. And like OMCA Nigeria, the team here is working so that we can make the thing work. So about the problem. So this is a bit about what is our patient from UK. So one patient from UK who need to come back to Nigeria, and he was stranded in UK. So they contacted us. So we already having our network in UK. They contacted us. Our medical team went there, and we was able to bring the patient back to Nigeria via a private jet. So which means the insurance is paying. So we show our system. We bring the support to our patient, and to make sure that our patient having the right treatment and the right place to come back to their own country. And this is how we are doing it. We are supporting the patient. So it was a long journey. It was a long journey from UK to Nigeria. So this is the mission we are already doing. We are already helping the patient here in Africa, and we'll keep on doing our mission, our system into a, we can say, Pan-Africa system. Yeah, this is a bit about the private jet and escort we are doing. This is about our office in Mauritius. We have an office, our foundation, like I discussed before, discussing with patients with their troubles, they don't have finance. So we try to help out, we try to save, we try to make the mission. Yeah. It's a bit about some pictures. It's good to show some pictures so that you know the work. This is OMCA Mauritius, the directors. Yeah. So this is, yeah, you see a bit, can show about the medical side, the surgical side, Shahrukh? Yeah, so now we're talking about the investment in Africa. So our main goal now is to develop Africa, to bring the connection across the globe. Like we said, we have doctors from Pakistan, we have doctors from Egypt. We have to use a close hospital so that to save life emergency. So it's not only India now. Mauritius, India is easy because we have direct flight. We have to use a system here where we use the top-class hospital, which is close to the region. This is we use a technique in India. This is a brain surgeries where we have patients with Parkinson, we have patients with who need neuromodulation. So it's a new technique. Patient is alive, patient is awake. Patient is awake, and during the surgery, so that we are able to do the right treatment and able to place the technique and the neuromodulation in the right place in the brain, so that the patient is able to understand, the doctor is able to understand about the patient condition even during the surgery. This is a hospital in India recently, like 2 weeks ago, and we use product like Medtronic and Boston, like the big brand in what is available around the world. So this is like the technique and the latest surgery that we are bringing to Africa. We open the door where which is not available in Africa, in Nigeria. We try to open the door and make it easy for our patients to have the treatment. And we also do education. We are doing it in Madagascar, in Zimbabwe, in Mauritius, continuous medical education. We are bringing surgeons to the country so that we can make, like this is Medtronic, it's from Toulouse. We are doing live broadcast because the doctor need training immediate. So what things we can do immediately will help. Our training will help us, our doctors here, so that we can help them, train them, and make things happen to them. This is like in 2016. I'm also representative of a company called Livanova Sorin Group, which we do heart lung machine for Africa. So we bring the machine, the technology to the country as an investment, and we make sure that we train cardiac surgeon in the area where they don't have such technique. And we bring the latest technology in Africa. To make Africa powerful is we have to bring the technology here. We have to bring the latest technique, the latest equipment, the latest medical equipment, and the latest product that the European is using. We bring them here. We train our local surgeon. In the next 3 years, with investment or with our multi-specialty hospital in several countries, that will help us a lot. This is a bit about the surgery we do, and a bit about what we really do into OMCA, Overseas Medical Care Assistance Limited. And thank you very much for your time, and let's hope we can bring all this investment here in Nigeria with all the support, doctor support, and especially with the specialist doctors here close in Pakistan, in Egypt, so we can use the force and give our patients the option to choose where they want to travel. Because sometimes here in Africa to Egypt is faster, is closer. So thank you very much everyone, and we'll use all those opportunities to help patients. Thank you very much. Thank you, MC.
Thank you so much.